Nighttime baseball now from Progressive Field here in the Buckeye State of Ohio. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Trevor Bauer gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a fourth or fifth starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
Dexter Fowler heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And he misses with it, 1-1. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Bauer into his motion. Here it is on 2-1. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
And the count will be full. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Yeah, you know, you have to be careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Chris Bryant will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ballgame.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
Lays off 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, some call Simmons a pitcher's umpire because he's been known to have a wide zone at times, but I think he evens it out, to be honest with you. Pretty fair overall.
And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
And you can tell that out there on the mound, he's definitely thinking about back-to-back strikeouts here to start off this ballgame. He gets it to 2 strikes on the number 2 hitter, but then he can't come up with that put-away pitch, and he winds up serving up a 1-out single.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner at first here, one man out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One and one, here it is. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Throw over to first, back in standing. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a good pitch there. That thing tried to come back, but didn't quite get there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Ben Zobrist set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Here comes the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch.
1-1.
And he takes this one high. 1-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. One left for the Cubs. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Jake Arrieta is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Carlos Santana comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped in front of home plate. Montero gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think just putting this guy into the stretch early and often. Look to get the leadoff hitter on base to give themselves the best opportunity to score runs throughout the game.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. Got him.
Oh, love it.
Batting third.
Oh, that is so smooth over there at first base. The ball's headed for the hole, but he pulls it in at full stretch. And then I thought he'd probably flip it, but he decides to just take it himself, and he wins that race to the bag.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now, people have described this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. After 1, no score. Addison Russell will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Russell.
Bauer sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Javier Baez will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. High and deep to straightaway right. Chisenhall going back on it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Well, that's just a nice job out there on the mound, coming all the way back, down 3-0 on the count. He gets to 3-2, and then he gets his man to loft an easy fly ball.
Jason Hayward into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside. 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but, you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Napoli will look up and put it away, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Mike Napoli strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now this one sets up a big pitch because you don't want to lose that leadoff guy in a scoreless ball game.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, you remember growing up, right field wasn't a very important position. But here at this level, it's as important as any. And this man plays it as well as anybody. Very reliable, covers ground, always makes a routine play.
Lonnie Chisenhall comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Jose Ramirez takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Here it is. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Zobrist.
He's out.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch. And that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what? Thank you very much.
Number 30 stands in. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
Well, it's almost impossible to get the runner on a pitch in the dirt. And here, he's just making sure that this ball doesn't get by him to the backstop. So you see, he turns his glove over,
gets big and just tries to keep the ball in front of him, and he'll keep that runner from getting any further.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jan Gomes would be next. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Number 40 settles into the box for his first chance.
Left fielder, number 40.
Bauer gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well, this ball's hit pretty sharply here towards the hole, but then you see he's able to backhand this thing and then use that cannon he's got to fire it across the diamond and get his man.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
All even now, 2-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Davis is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 24, center fielder Dexter Fowler.
Dexter Fowler will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And he falls behind 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. tap foul at home plate. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Yan Gomes digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Yan Gomes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Stepping in, Rajay Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
The 0-2 home. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Up next for Cleveland.
Wow, that is a very quick turn up the middle there. This is not a guy that you're going to double up all that often. But you see the good feed and then the strong return throw, and they're indeed able to roll him up.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
One and 2 now as this catches the outer half.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1 and 2?
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Chris Bryant is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And there's ball one. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Bauer's ready. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. One and two. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he looks at a called strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. In the air out toward right field. Chisenhall sprinting after it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Jason Kipnis is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
First offering on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And that misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Zobrist onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it and winds up an easy pop out.
Francisco Lindor is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. One out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Mike Napoli comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Boy, that's just good execution right there. Pitcher slide steps. That makes it easier and quicker for the catcher to handle the ball. He gets a good throw off to second base, and they get their guy.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And with 2 away, you're just looking to get on base somehow, especially when this guy hasn't given you anything so far. So, at the very least, make him work out of the stretch and throw a few more pitches here.
Lonnie Chisenhall will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. One left for the Tribe. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Addison Russell heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Javier Baez is into the box for his 2nd appearance, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the 2nd hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Jason Hayward is into the box for his 2nd at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Bauer pauses. Here it is on 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 30 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, number 40.
Number 40 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. Halfway home, still no score. Jose Ramirez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ball. 2-0 now.
2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist is there. A quick out number 1.
The batter, number 30.
Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
When you look at the way he's throwing the ball, he's thrown first pitch strikes to less than 40% of the batters that he's faced, and yet he's still pitching well, and we're in the middle of this ball game.
A 1 pitch on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Into the box now, Yan Gomes. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Rajay Davis steps in now. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Two out with the man at first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Here it comes, 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
A runner on first with 2 away. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Grounded to the right. Zobrist is able to get there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Miguel Montero will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Miguel Montero.
And that's in there for a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Called strike, 0-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
When we get a look there at his pitches by inning, he's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Digging in, Dexter Fowler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
Fastball called for strike 2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Popped high in the air. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Chris Bryant will stand. He singled and struck. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kipnis has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland. Right side and right into the shift. Zobrist has it, and he's set down, one away.
The second baseman.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Drilled down the line. Oh, look at Bryant. He goes to first. Got him.
No way. That was awesome. On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
2 out, nobody on. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Mike Napoli stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Arrieta sets. First pitch on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Got him. One left for the Tribe. We are still scoreless. Back here in Cleveland, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Anthony Rizzo will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Belted high in the air out to left. Ranging back is Davis. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Boy, and for how well he's pitched so far, it's hard to believe that he could stand to be the losing pitcher, but that's the scenario he faces now as he serves up the lead on this home run.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Ben Zobrist.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Addison Russell will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, missed, 2-1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Designated hitter, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
He's ready now. The pitch. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
The 1-0 delivery. Big, slow breaking ball. One that drops in for a strike.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner, or this guy will bury you.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Davis moves over. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This guy's kind of walked a tightrope all game long. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to 50% of the hitters he's faced, and yet pitching a very good ball game.
And he lays off for ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Two out with the man at first. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 2-2 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And things are starting to change for the worse out there. Now, this is a guy who hadn't given up a run until earlier this inning. And now all of a sudden, he's having a hard time getting anybody out. Looks to me like he's hit the wall out there.
Number 40 gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And no one will get this one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, That thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Lonnie Chisenhall, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Boy, a first pitch out is nice anytime. But when you've already thrown over 100 pitches, that's a gift.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1. Hit to first. To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out.
Now batting, number 30.
Number 30 will dig in for the 3rd time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Not the kind of night you're dreaming of when this game started. Let's see if he changes his approach here.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you've put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Joe Smith will take over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Joe Smith.
Yan Gomes will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Well, you know he's feeling good at the plate, so he's already got 2 hits in this game, looking for another one.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And that's where speed can definitely change a ball game. He's able to get into second here with 2 away, so now it might just take a single to score that tying run.
Down and away, ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Trying to hold the lead. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Good work that time from the Chicago Pen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Cubs lead it 1-0. Zach McAllister will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Zach McAllister.
Leading off the inning, Miguel Montero, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Set to deal on 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Gets dirty and gloves it. It's there. He got him.
Oh, great play.
Once this gets past the pitcher, I figured it was a sure base hit, but the shortstop comes out of nowhere to dive for this thing and then throw a bullet over to first for the out.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
I think things are getting a little frosty down there now. This has been one of those back and forth games where tensions have run high. This is just going to ramp it up a little higher.
Chris Bryant will step in, a ground out victim his last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
And his command is starting to desert him a little bit here. You hate to hit a guy and then follow that up by falling behind the next hitter, but that's what we're seeing.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You wonder if hitting that last hitter may have rattled him a little. He's having an awfully hard time finding the strike zone now.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it is the center fielder. He's got it, and there are two down now. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Anthony Rizzo will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
A runner on first with two away. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Cubs 1 and the Indians nothing. Leading off the inning, Rajay Davis. And they'll need him to get something going here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the eighth.
The batter.
Well, he gets his team going with that leadoff single here late in the game. And you can tell he is excited. Look how fired up he is down there at first.
Here's Carlos Santana now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Hits are even right now at 5 a side. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back safely.
Just keeping an eye on him.
The 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Nobody out, runner on first. Three and one now as that misses down and in.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
And he missed with it. Ball four. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. So this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Coco Crisp will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 4, Coco Crisp.
Jason Kipnis will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Out in front of it, strike one.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. And you got to love a guy like that.
Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's 1-1.
Took him a while to pick up that first hit of the ball game, but he made it count as he was able to drive in the run on the RBI single.
C.J. Edwards will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are two on here with nobody out.
C.J. Edwards.
Francisco Lindor will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with two on and nobody out here.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One-0 count. Here it is. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Nope. 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
First and second here with nobody out. Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike one. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
I love a guy on the mound that will pitch with some emotion. He's not out of this inning yet, but he feels like he's locked in. Did you see his reaction after that strikeout?
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Here's Mike Napoli now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hot shot towards the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And he is in there.
The right fielder, number 8, Lonnie.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Yeah, I think the entire game has led to this moment right here. Now we'll see if he can come through or if the pitcher can somehow get out of this jam.
Pause, now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Skied into straightaway right. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And he will come in to score. It's a sacrifice fly, and it delivers the go-ahead run as they've now taken the lead here in the late innings.
Hey, that's the right approach at the plate. He knows all he has to do is hit one deep enough to get that go-ahead run in. That's exactly what he gives him. It's all about knowing your job and not trying to do more than you have to.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Oh, here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
And that could turn out to be a very big insurance run right there. That makes this a 2-run game now. And the way their starter's pitching, he may not wind up even needing it. But at least it gives him a little bit of a cushion out there.
Hector Rondon will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out.
Hector Rondon.
Number 30 stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
Rondon pauses. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what. If he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Hayward. Still going back. Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Thank goodness. This is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
2 out, nobody on. Up top, it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
And even though that's a strike, that's a good take. You want to be looking one pitch, one spot. So don't go swinging at that one. That was nasty.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this is pulled hard but foul. But they brought their gloves for that one out there. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Struck him out. And the inning finally comes to a close. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. We're back to Progressive Field after this. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Anthony Rizzo will lead things off now in a completely different ball game since the last time these guys took their hats.
And after that 6-run inning, you got to hope that you can put together some kind of response. The last thing you want to do is a 1, 2, 3 inning, so a little patience wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Here he comes on 2-0. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Oh, and the last thing you want to do is give momentum right back after your guys just put together a huge inning. You can't start walking guys now.
Ben Zobrist gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
I think he bounced back okay from the walk. 3 pitches, and see you later.
Addison Russell stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. You get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
Here's Javier Baez. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Two out with the man at first. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Almost the final out of the ball game, and you know, we've seen guys get rung up for less.
He struck him out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight.
Yeah, and you know, these guys really broke this one open late in the game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 6-1. Good night from Cleveland.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Zach McAllister. The loss goes to Joe Smith. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's Walkway to Gateway.